Right, okay, so thanks a lot for your time today.
That's right.
In a moment, we'll be looking at our website, and I'll giving you a small sort of task to do on there. But just before we do that, I'd just like you to be aware that in front of you there's a special eye tracking machine that we use here,
Yeah.
and it allows me here to see on my repeat screen exactly what you're looking at on the screen, so
Yep.
that's quite helpful. And actually, we need to get that set up today, so once I hit the start button, you'll see a red ball appear on the screen, so just follow that with your eyes until it stops, and that'll sort of calibrate the machine.
Okay.
Great, that looks good, so let's accept that. And then we hit start recording. Alright, great. So I'll give you a sort of scenario for the day.
Okay.
Let's imagine that you and your girlfriend's anniversary is coming up, special occasion.
Yep.
And you're looking just to, you're into your sports and stuff, so you think, let's go out for a couple of events.
Right.
And you're thinking, she likes netball, so you perhaps think, oh, might book some netball tickets, there's a game coming up or something. And as well as that, you like yourself, you like Ascot, so think yourself to book some Ascot, a race.
Love Ascot, yeah.
And so imagine, you're booking, it's a high-end, it's an anniversary event, so high-end type seats, things like that. And a friend's actually, previously, he's mentioned booking via Sky Tickets.
Okay.
So you just kind of recall that and you think, oh, might give them a go. So I guess just for the demo purposes, just have a look on Sky Tickets. See if you can find anything. Imagine you were doing this at home. If there's anything that surprises you, do feel free to mention that. But otherwise, find out as much as you need to, and go ahead as far into the booking / checkout process as you can.
Okay.
And we'll see where we get to.
All right, wicked. Special deals. Just go to the home page. Oh, there you go. Further off. Oh, York. Netball. Is there a particular netball event you want to?
It doesn't really matter, to be honest, I guess.
Okay.
Just for demo purposes.
I'll do Ascot first. Drinks voucher, no booking fees. That's pretty good. Is there info actually on it?
Sorry, what was that?
There's no sort of explanation of what it is, where it is. Okay, right there. So you said the more expensive, yeah?
Well, I mean,
high end.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter where you go, but yeah.
We're both free in December.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the info. Okay, so promo codes. Tickets. Premier admission. Right, I do not see. Here we go. Would be good if the map was actually on that page rather than having to click out onto a separate page, but
Okay.
it's not the end of the world. There's no info on sort of where the nearest train is, but here we go.
So would you normally travel by train to these sort of events?
I would get as close as possible and then probably get a taxi.
Okay.
Unless I'm really Kenko really rich, and I would probably get a limousine.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's this? Train. Martin's Heron. Okay. I don't even know where Ascot is. Oh, it's Greater London. Cool. Okay, so I'm happy with sort of where it is. Information code. Let's see if we can get a promo code. Here we go. Sky tickets. That's York tickets. That's got discount code. £7 got vouchers at Tesco's. Okay, I'll probably end up going to Tesco's rather than booking it through Sky. But there are numbers. Okay, 19 quid. This is so. Me and all the mates are going to go. So there's 10 of us. 210, 21 quid each. Oh no, on the Premier enclosure. 10 of these. Delivery option. Delivery option. Ticket cost. Okay, delivery fee, admin fee. That's good. Date. Time. Okay. Dress codes. Time. Travelers not allowed. Okay. So I've got suited it up.
Yeah.
Confirm selection there. So I have to collect at the venue. Okay. That's good. Time left to book. It's pretty snazzy. Delivery options on.
Yeah, you should just make up any details.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Obviously, we won't go as far as actually booking it.
Yeah.
What's that?
ABC. You can't copy and paste the email address from one to the other, but I think that's to stop people, make sure that people are actually putting the right information.
Okay. Is that what you normally look to do, the copy and paste?
Yeah, just copy and paste,
Alright.
abc.com. Verify your email and password. That's cheeky. You've got to click the opt out. I thought that was legal now. Whereas you had to opt in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't think you were allowed to do that. Where you're opted in already and then you click to opt out. It's got a name, I can't remember what it is. Billing address.
Office address, I guess.
6 or yeah, BNC. Perfect. Delivery address, billing address. I don't need a delivery address because they're not being delivered. Okay, specify. Hello. Yeah, that makes no sense. It's not sort of picking up that I've got to pick them up at the race course, so they don't need my delivery address.
Right.
Okay. But I'm going to have to do delivery address same as billing.
Yeah.
Next. Going in. That's weird as well because I wanted to do another event. There's no basket.
Okay.
Not that I can see anyway, so I can't just add the tickets. And it's not asking me if I want to book another ticket.
Right.
Because I heard that they do netball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really weird. Right there.
So what would you do in a real life?
I'd have to do the whole things twice, which is a bit of a pain in the bum.
Right.
It would be better just to add them to the basket and then do a checkout.
Right.
Yeah. and then it's good for them as well, Sky, because they'll be able to. People are more inclined to book more tickets, even if it's a case of confirming this and then them asking if I want to book another ticket somewhere maybe. And go back. Yeah, so it's only get tickets, it's not add to basket.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll book that one.
Yeah,
and then I'm going to restart, which is a pain in the bum. It would be interesting as well if they could, if you were interested in multiple tickets for different events, if you could have some sort of calendar that showed you when they were booked or anything like that, just a more visual way of seeing what's going on.
Do you want to see? I mean, do you expect there to be any sort of area for that on this site here anywhere?
If they had a checkout, you could do it at checkout with all of the multiple tickets. Like you book this, this, and this. Maybe have a calendar with a few months worth that shows you when you're meant to go. Yeah. Set reminders, anything along the lines of, because I've done it before where I've booked a ticket and then I actually thought it was a day later and it was a day before. So me being stupid at the same time, but some sort of trigger message, don't forget, and that would it'd be good to go out a day before or something like that.
Right.
Okay, so let's go and watch netball. I'm not looking forward to this one. It would be good as well because you might have conflict. So if you book two things on the same day, you would know that they're actually booked on the same day if there was some sort of breakdown.
Right. Yeah.
We do this. Let's share it actually, see if I miss before I book it. I'm going to share it. This is my message. There's no sort of little pop-up just showing you what they are as well if you drag over them.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? So
yeah,
I know that's Google Plus, I know that's Twitter and Facebook, some people don't.
Right.
So yeah, so it goes to my default. No. That's all.
But you would normally share that via, what would you have done?
I'd drop my missus an email, but not via that email address, so I just have to copy this link and then paste it into the thing. Yeah.
So is there any particular reason why you wouldn't use the share?
Because it's the wrong, it automatically goes to your default email.
Right.
And that's my work one, let's say.
Oh, okay.
So I would then go to my personal and send it from my personal.
Right.
So there's no option to like change the email address or anything.
Okay, yeah.
Or just copy the URL, which is another little dashlet that says copied to clipboard, and then you can paste it into a message, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, at the moment I'll just copy that, paste it to in an email to my girlfriend.
Sure.
Via Facebook. Let's see how this works. So, yeah, no, I wouldn't do it on Facebook because it's netball. Alright, I'll put this up. This is exactly the same. Let's go for the. Oh. It would be nice to have a visual representation of where you're booking as well, what the stadium looks like. Same with Ascot as well. If you're going to be sort of what is Premier, a full description of, or grandstand, a proper breakdown, and maybe what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, where would you sort of expect to see such a visual info?
When booking stadium tickets of any sort.
But on this page in particular, I mean, where would you have expected to see it?
At the top, at the bottom.
Right.
A lot of them, they'll have the options a bit more sort of crammed up, let's say at the top of the page, and then underneath the sort of different colours and what block 203 is. And some you can sort of drag over block 203 and it will highlight the area.
Oh, right, okay.
I've been on Wembley, Old Trafford do it, well, Man United do it when you're booking a ticket. A lot of places actually when I've booked, it shows you sort of where you're booking, where standing is, etc. So yeah, just added bonus. Oh, there you go. Oh, cheeky. Very hidden. Right.
So is this sort of what you were after as such?
Oh, it's tiny. And okay, it makes no. I can't zoom into it. Yeah, it looks pretty. Like I put it together with paint. Maybe not the best diagram. It's not too professional, let's say.
Right. Yeah.
It's alright though. But yeah, I would, rather than having that in a really small button that I didn't even notice first time round, have it big and like more interactive, ideally, if that's going to be an option. Like I've seen at Wembley O2 Arena,
Yeah.
when I book stuff there, it's always like you can
A larger, more
highlight,
interactive type.
yeah.
I mean, from what you've got here, though, would you be happy in terms of looking down the list and
So
picking out your
what I'd
seats?
have to do is go. So I'd look at sort of the most expensive 109 hospitality. Where is hospitality? So it's just going back, forwards, back,
Right,
back.
okay.
Unless I've got a pen and paper, then writing them all down. Blah blah blah. And yeah, hospitality. Yep, you can see hospitality.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll potentially book that.
Mhm.
There you go. I'm going to go for the expensive one.
So actually, I mean, just out of interest,
Yeah.
your previous booking for all the Ascots, I mean,
Yep.
you mentioned that you didn't see any of this seating plan and such. How do you feel now that you've found that there is?
I would maybe go back.
You go back and
Yeah.
see.
Well, I'm going to have a look in a minute just to see if it's
Okay.
there for that as well.
Sure.
Yeah, but I didn't see it
Right. Okay.
at all. It was more for this because it's like a stadium style, but also even for Ascot, just it should be a lot more obvious and also, like I say, interactive.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big thing as well, like this the exciting part. Oh, where am I going to sit? And this big thing, you can get your girlfriend in, like, where do you want to sit, darling? Like, with that. So, yeah, just maybe make it a bit more fun, or just obvious so I can actually see that it's there.
Yeah.
That's tiny, it's not sort of obvious.
Okay.
That's just my opinion, might be wrong. So, yeah, I've got my 2 tickets, delivery options, e-ticket, cool. Okay, so you have to have an e-ticket. Simple. Why are you charging me for it? It's an email. Probably cost a penny to send. So it's shocking that they're charging you for an e-ticket. The point of an e-ticket is that it's like free.
Right.
Well, and it's easy. Yeah, you've not got to pay for postage, anything like that. It costs like nothing for them to send an email, especially if they're doing them in mass and it's like a triggered message, from my understanding. So. Yeah, it's a bit cheeky, but hey, you live and you learn. If they're watching, maybe do it for free. Ticket costs, Teesside hospitality. Yeah, see, like, what would be good? So you've got this diagram. Here we go. Make your day. This includes a hot buffet, complimentary drink upon arrival, access to a day bar, as well as a courtside seats to watch. So rather than having the information separate from here, maybe whack that under the actual, so hospitality next to it or in an information box, like just show me next to the thing what it is.
So immediately underneath or beside it or something like that. You think? Right. Okay.
Event information, travel, promo codes. Be nice to know what you get for standard tickets as well. Just the blocks. I'm assuming nothing. Car park station, promo codes. Okay. I'm not very good at finding promo codes, so I'm going to leave that one. E-ticket, total cost, admin fee, good, delivery fee. Right, I'm happy with that. Why is there only 6 minutes left to book as well? I'm intrigued. It's not making me do it any faster. And it's the event's ages away, so I don't know why you'd have to do it in 6 minutes. Must be for a session. So just let you know your session will time out rather than time left to book. It's like trying to rush you. I don't want to be rushed. Same again, bill and address, delivery options. So yeah, one of the best things that I could say would be a checkout. So I can have multiple tickets, interactive, stadium. It would sort of influence me, maybe push me to buy more tickets for other events. Because rather than going back to the beginning and doing it all again, just keep browsing. So even when I get to this spot, go to next. And yeah, before I pay, do you wish to book more tickets? That's what retailers do and stuff like that. Do you want to add more items?
Right, okay.
So, yeah, just that. You put all my bank stuff in, and Bob's your uncle. Yeah, that's the basic stuff.
Just out of interest, actually, if you go forward a step again, where you were at the checkouts.
Yeah.
I mean, let's imagine at this point that you've realised that your billing address is actually incorrect or something. You know, you've got 275 instead. What would your natural instincts be?
Go all the way back. Back. Forward. Yeah, it's a good point. I can't change my information. There's nowhere to like reset it or.
Where would you sort of expect to find
Maybe.
how to change your address as such?
Delivery address. Yeah, here.
Right.
But I might want different tickets to different places as well. And if you're doing them separately, you should be able to send it to a different place.
Okay.
So I'm going to one event with all my mates. It would be good if I could have the delivery address as basically, you don't even need a delivery address because they're e-tickets, both of them. One's collect on receipt at the place, and the other one's an e-ticket. So I don't need a delivery address. So first of all, get rid of it. Otherwise, let me edit it. So it'd be good if for the separate tickets I could send them to different places.
Different places.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just long, very hidden.
So
And it's easy enough to put it there.
Just out of interest, because you brought it up, how would you have done in terms of if you were to send those two different tickets, two different delivery addresses or different locations? What would you have? How would you have gone about that?
Well, because they don't have a basket, you're doing two purchases.
Right.
So just put your information in each time. Either remember it and have it there, and then have an edit button.
Yeah.
Or just get rid of delivery address because you don't actually need it.
Okay.
Or just get a basket, and then you're going to have them all to the same place.
Okay.
But then you'll get them all at once, which is good as well. Because there's two purchases, I don't know how they do it, whether they'll send them both at the same time. But yeah, it seems like two totally different sessions.
Okay.
Rather than just having one basket.
So you don't expect them to come at the same time or anything like that? Or
Well, I would. I'd want them to come at the same time,
to,
but I'm not too sure if they will.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Alright, I mean, for demo purposes, just as an overall summary.
Yeah, sorry, let me do one more thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for these two tickets. Confirm. E-ticket. Yeah, I can't change any of that info. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Just as an overall sort of wrap up in terms of your entire browsing process that we just had there, how do you feel about it?
It's
what
alright.
Sort of standouts, things
It's
that are disappointing?
not the best thing. Something like C-Tickets or Seatwave, they have suggested events, stuff like that, whilst you're going through the process.
Okay.
So once I've booked it or got to, if you've got a basket, I add tickets, add more tickets, and then throughout each of those, it could do a cross-sell. So I don't know how you do it, but based on what I'm looking at, if I'm interested in netball, they could show me other sports, hockey, female sports. If I'm going to a gig, they all sports stuff anyway. So yeah, if I was going to the rugby, let's say, then cross-sell other products, so other events that I could go to.
So I mean, is that something you're normally influenced by? Do you
Yeah, of course. Even if it's just to put it in my head, and then I might come back later, speak to a few mates. Oh, I saw this.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I would just book that, and then bang, once it's booked, I'm gone. So
Right.
yeah, and then wait for them. Whereas it's throughout the whole site, maybe down the sides, just show me other things that are going on.
Yeah.
People have booked this, also like this, and this. It's alright. It works. It's not the best site that I've used, like booked a ticket on. But yeah, it's not
And
awful.
in terms of the actual information you've been presented with, are you very confident in terms of what you're getting, and you know exactly what's happening?
Yeah,
So like...
with the like, there's no review. So let's say I go to Negs, and then when I make the payment, there's no like review of where I need to be, what time I need to be there. I want to jot it down. Let's say I forget my email address or anything like that. It's nice to just have a recap on everything that you've just booked.
All right.
And usually that will come with a basket. So you book this, you need this information, you book this for this information. And yeah, it just doesn't seem to be there. It's not the most informative booking system that I've ever used.
So where would you expect that reviews process to have been almost?
Just before I pay.
Just before you pay. So
yeah.
I mean, the order summary that's given there, do you not feel that that's a sort of review?
No. Doesn't tell me where it is.
Right.
There's no, yeah. There's no. It's not a full summary.
It's too brief. I guess is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, I can't edit my delivery address.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that'll sort of cover us for a demo. So yeah, thanks very much for your time.
That's right. No worries.